Hello, I'm Leon. Today, I'll show you the installation of the hardwire kit for REDTIGER dash cams. A hardwire kit is a dedicated wiring device that enables a dash cam to realize the parking monitoring function, which will keep monitoring the surroundings. It will also shut off the dash cam at designated battery voltage to keep from battery drain. This hardwire kit supports the following products. Let's take a look at the key components inside the package. They are mainly divided into two parts. One is a power tap, and then there's the wiring harness of the hardwire kit. Let's take a look at the power tap parts. These are the components that mount onto the fuse slot. There are 4 pairs in total, designed for different fuse specifications. During actual installation, you only need to use 1 pair, which depends on the fuse specification of your original vehicle. Next up is the wiring harness, which is grouped into 3 colors, red, yellow, and black. The red wire connects to the vehicle's ACC circuit. This is a circuit that only receives power after the vehicle is started. The function of this wire is to detect the vehicle's status, whether it is driving or parked. The dash cam will use its signal to determine whether to perform normal recording or switch to parking monitoring mode. The yellow wire connects to the vehicle's B+ constant power circuit. This is a circuit that remains powered even after the vehicle is turned off and locked. It serves as the main power supply circuit for the dash cam to operate normally, acting as a positive terminal of the power source. The black wire connects to the vehicle's metal frame. It serves as a negative terminal of the dash cam's power supply, enabling the current to form a circuit. Now this is the buck converter. It reduces the voltage from the fuse box here from 12/24 volt to 5 volt. To provide the dash cam with the power it needs for normal operation. There's a screen on the front that displays the vehicle voltage, the low voltage protection setting, and the ACC circuit recognition. There's a low voltage protection setting on the side. You can quickly switch between 3 protection levels, 12.4 volt, 12 volt, 11.6 volt, using this adjustment switch. It is recommended not to set the voltage below 12 volt during normal use, as the 11.6 volt option is designed for certain special vehicle types. Finally, this is a connector that attaches to the dash cam. This is the fuse box of Ford Focus. It is located beneath the instrument panel, and as we can see, there are many fuses inside it. First, we need to find the original fuse diagram and the instruction manual for the vehicle's fuse management function. Before you start wiring, here's a safety reminder. Avoid touching any fuses related to driving functions, since it may affect the stability of the vehicle. That includes engine, transmission, ECU, steering system, brake system, airbags, main lighting system, various sensors, various control modules, and the air conditioning system. Now, we are ready to start connecting the power. First, need to ground the black wire to connect the negative terminal of the dash cam. The vehicle's metal frame is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. It is important to ensure that the back of the screw used for grounding is in contact with the vehicle's metal body. If the back of the connected screw is against a plastic part, a negative circuit cannot be formed and the dash cam will not turn on. Then, to find usable ACC and B+ circuits, there are 2 methods. The first method, check the fuse manual and determine according to the vehicle's design logic. This requires an understanding of the vehicle's working principle. In the fuse instruction manual, select and connect to the fuse function modules that match the operating logic of the ACC and B+ circuits. Find the B+ fuse of this vehicle. It is the one that remains powered even after the vehicle is turned off. The central locking fuse is an example of one that stays powered when the vehicle is off. We can pull out this fuse, insert it into the slot at the bottom of the fuse tap. Connect the power tap part to the bullet connector of the B+ yellow wire. And then plug the fuse tap back into the original position of the fuse. When the B+ is connected correctly, the digital display will light up. It will first show the voltage value of the low voltage protection setting, flash 3 times, and then display the current voltage of the vehicle circuit. Turn the vehicle to the on position. If the screen remains lit, it means you have correctly found the constant power circuit. Here's an inserted explanation of the fuse tap's design structure. It adopts a parallel circuit design. The upper slot is for the dash cam's fuse, and the lower slot is for the vehicle's original fuse. This design has two advantages. First, fault zoning management. Second, no need to distinguish between positive and negative poles during use. Next, locate the ACC fuse. This is a fuse that loses power when the vehicle is turned off. The cigarette lighter fuse is often a good choice. With the vehicle power turned off, remove the fuse as before, insert it into the fuse tap, and then plug the fuse tap back into the original slot. After connecting the circuits, turn the vehicle to the on position. If the screen now displays ACC, it means the wiring is correct. Next, connect the Type-C plug to the dash cam. This Type-C plug has a locking function, so push it firmly until you hear a click. The hardwire kit connection is now finished. Here is a table listing recommended fuse functions for both ACC and B+ that are generally compatible across different vehicles. These recommended points will not affect the operational stability of your vehicle, serving as a helpful reference. If you're more familiar with your vehicle's fuse box, you'll need to locate the ACC and B+ fuse through measurement. Normally, we would use a test light for this, but in this case, the hardwire kit itself can serve the same purpose. You can determine the ACC and B+ circuits by observing the readings shown on the digital display during testing. Then try to find a B+ and ACC circuit among the fuses rated between 10 ampere and 25 ampere. With the vehicle power turned off, first locate the B+. Connect the yellow B+ wire of the hardwire kit to the fuse tap. Then use the metal probe on top to touch the metal contact on the back of a fuse. When the display lights up, flashes 3 times showing the low voltage protection value, and then shows the vehicle's voltage. It means you correctly found the B+ circuit. Check the vehicle's manual. As long as the fuse you choose is not related to critical driving stability functions, you can remove the original fuse, insert it into the lower slot of the fuse tap, and then plug the fuse tap back into the fuse box. This completes the installation of the B+ connection. Turn the vehicle to the on position. If the screen remains lit, it means you have correctly found the constant power circuit. Next, turn the vehicle to the on position without starting the engine to locate the ACC circuit. Connect the red ACC wire from the hardwire kit to the fuse tap. And just like before, touch the fuse terminals to find one that is power. Keep it in place, and then turn the vehicle power off, and then on again. If the display on the hardwire kit shows ACC, it means you found a correct circuit. You can then connect it the same way as before. Special case description: use of empty fuse slots. We can see the original vehicle fuse box has many empty fuse slots. These are connection points reserved by the original factory circuit design. If you want to draw power from these locations, besides finding the circuit that meets the required specifications, you must also distinguish between the positive and negative terminals of the fuse slot. Use a circuit test light to measure for ACC and B+ in the empty fuse slot, and find the terminal that has power. Insert the metal blade at the top of the fuse tap into that energized terminal. This is necessary because without an original fuse below the fuse tap, a parallel circuit cannot be formed. Therefore, only the top metal contact of the fuse tap can conduct current. If you do not have a circuit test light available, you can use the built-in testing feature of the hardwire kit to locate the ACC and B+ connections. If you insert the plug into the fuse slot and find there is no power, simply rotate the plug 180 degrees. Quick troubleshooting. There are 3 common abnormal operating conditions during use. You can quickly identify them through this diagram. Condition 1. The dash cam cannot power on. There are 2 possible wiring issues that may cause this. 1. The ground wire is not properly connected. Please reconnect the black wire to a screw that is firmly attached to the metal frame of the vehicle. 2. The B+ wire is not properly connected. The yellow wire may have been connected to a fuse slot without power. Reconnect the yellow wire to the correct B+ constant power fuse. Condition 2. The dash cam powers on normally, but turns off immediately when the vehicle is switched off, and parking monitoring mode cannot be activated. This is caused by one of the following wiring issues. 1. Both wires are connected to the ACC circuit. The yellow wire is incorrectly connected to the ACC fuse, causing power loss after the engine is turned off. Reconnect the yellow wire to the B+ constant power fuse. 2. The B+ and ACC wires are reversed. The yellow wire is incorrectly connected to ACC, and the red wire is incorrectly connected to B+. Swap the two wires to correct the issue. Condition 3. The dash cam powers on normally, but continues recording even after the vehicle is turned off, without entering parking monitoring mode. This is caused by one of the following wiring issues. 1. Both wires are connected to the B+ fuse. The red wire is incorrectly connected to B+, so the dash cam cannot detect the ignition status. Reconnect the red wire to the ACC fuse. 2. The ACC wire is not connected. Please connect the red wire to the ACC fuse. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and we hope it helps make your installation easier and more successful.